Did you know that in the last year alone, over 30 different species of wild animals have been spotted roaming the streets of Oaxaca, Mexico? Yeah, it's true. Imagine just walking down the street and encountering a whole new world of wildlife right in the middle of the city. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Steve. I have been to Oaxaca, Mexico, and while I haven't seen many animals walking around town, I have encountered wild boars, raccoons, and coyotes. They behave as if this is their home, and I suppose in reality it is their home. Today we're diving into this fascinating phenomenon where wild animals are taking over urban spaces, and we're zooming in on the beautiful city of Oaxaca, Mexico. It's not just a picturesque spot known for its food and culture, it's also becoming a hot spot for wildlife encounters. So, what's going on here? Let's find out. Now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal about wildlife showing up in cities? Well, it's not all fun and games, folks. When wild animals venture into populated areas, it creates some serious challenges. First off, there are safety concerns for both humans and animals. Imagine a family of raccoons rummaging through your trash at night, or a curious coyote wandering into a playground. That can definitely lead to some tense moments. Beyond safety, there are also ecosystem imbalances to think about. Wildlife and urban life don't always mix well. When animals lose their natural habitats, they seek food and shelter in our cities, which can disrupt local ecosystems. This can lead to overpopulation of certain species and the decline of others. It's a tricky balance that we need to navigate. Now let's explore some specific instances of wild animals that have been spotted in Oaxaca. Just last month, a family of boars was seen casually strolling through a neighborhood while a group of playful monkeys entertained onlookers from the trees. And let's not forget the beautiful hawks that have taken to soaring over the city, hunting for lunch while giving us an amazing aerial show. Look at this. There's a curious raccoon peeking out from behind a bush, probably checking to see if it's safe to scavenge for food. And over here we see a couple of iguanas sunbathing on a warm rock, completely unfazed by the hustle and bustle of city life. It's wild to see how these animals adapt to their surroundings, and sometimes they even end up becoming local celebrities. But here's where it gets really interesting. Just last week, a local resident caught on camera a dramatic moment when a jaguar was spotted prowling near a popular market. Can you imagine? The streets were filled with shoppers, and suddenly there's this magnificent creature stalking through the alleyway. The crowd gasped as the jaguar paused, almost as if it was sizing up the scene. Luckily, the animal eventually wandered off into the hills, but it left everyone on edge. This moment perfectly showcases the unpredictability of nature and how close we sometimes are to it, even in the heart of the city. So what can we take away from all these wild encounters in Oaxaca? Well, it's clear that as urban areas expand, we need to be more aware of our wildlife neighbors. Understanding their habits can help us coexist peacefully. Plus, these experiences remind us of the beauty of nature and why we should be proactive in wildlife conservation efforts. After all, these animals have just as much right to roam their habitats as we do in ours. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a wild animal encounter in your neighborhood? Tell me about it in the comments below. And if you're curious about more amazing wildlife stories, don't forget to check out our next video where we delve into the surprising wildlife living in urban settings. Hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.